Hello everyone, I'm Ilya. Today we're doing some equation practice. Alright, first problem. 5 times 6n plus 5 equals n minus 33. Right, that's a bit unusual because we have two variables and they're on different sides of the equal sign. So, remember, our goal is to leave the variable on one side of the equation by itself. Right, just like this. N equals something something. You have to leave the variable by itself on the one side. On this side. Or maybe on this side it can be swapped. Right. That's just like a general rule. Right. First what we have to do is we have to multiply each of these by 5. So what you'll get is 6n times 5 is 30 and 5 times 5 is 25 equals n minus 33. Alright. Next, we can do two things. We can either move this n here or move this 25 here. What I'll do first, I'll subtract 25 from each side. We'll get 30 n equals n minus 30 n equals n minus this time minus this is negative 58. Alright. So what we'll do next is we will move this n from this side to this side. Alright, so we'll subtract each side by n together on this. We'll get 29n equals negative 58. And now we almost isolated the n, the variable. Last step would be to divide each side by 29. What we'll get is n by itself on one side equals negative 2. Right, that's your answer from the first problem. Right, second problem would be 13 plus 5b. That's b plus 5b equals negative 7 times b minus 7. You see, on this problem we have the variable on both sides of the equation as well. It is kind of a similar problem to this. What we'll have to do first is to multiply each of these numbers in parentheses by the number in front of parentheses. What you'll get is 13 plus 5b equals negative 7 times b is negative 7b. Negative 7 times negative 7 is 49. And then again, we can do two things here. Either move this number variable to this side, move this number to this side. I'll move the number first. Alright, sorry, my handwriting. What I'll get is 5b equals negative 7b and plus 36. Alright, and now we can move this negative 7b to this side by adding 7b to both sides. We'll get is 12b equals 36. That's 6. Right. Now what I'll do is we will divide each side by 12. Take the on this 12 right here, and to leave the variable by itself, what I'll get is b equals 3. Alright, that's the answer. You see, these problems are kind of similar. Alright, next one is negative 14 minus 7x equals negative 5 times x plus 4. Alright, this one is same as these two. What I have to do first is multiply each number in the parentheses by the number in front of parentheses. What I'll get is negative 14 minus 7x. This side stays the same. Equals negative 5 times x is negative 5x, and negative times 4 is negative 20. And again, we can do two things right now. We can either move the x to this side and move the 14, move the number to this side. Let's do the x right now. We'll add 5x to each side. So you get rid of this negative 5x. What I'll get is negative 14 minus 2x equals negative 20. Alright, and now we have to move this negative 14 over to this side. We can do that by adding 14 to both sides. What I'll get is 2x, negative 2x, right, equals 6. Negative 6, sorry. And last step, to isolate the x, divide each side by negative 2. What I'll get is x equals 3. That's your answer, this one. Let's do last similar one. Alright, let's do this. Negative 37 negative 7n equals negative 2 minus 7 times 1 plus 3n. This should work. Alright. Again, first I have to multiply each of the numbers in parentheses by the number in front of parentheses. This side stays the same. This number stays the same. And then negative 7 times 1 is negative 7. Negative 7 times 3n is negative 21n. Alright, again, we can do, well, first of all, we have to combine like terms. You see, this one and this one, they're both numbers, and they're on the same side on the parentheses on this side. So what we'll do is we'll add them up. We'll get us negative 37 minus 7n equals negative 9 minus 21n. And now we can do either move the n or move the number. Let's move the number. We'll add 9 to each side. Well, what we'll get is negative 28 minus 7n equals negative 21n. Alright, and now we have to move the variable to this side. We'll do that by adding 7n to each side. What I'll get is negative 28. This you can out, and you'll get plus 7 is negative 14n. The last step to find the n, our variable, is to divide each side by negative 14. What I'll get is n on this side, and then 2 on this side. Alright, that's your answer. Alright, hopefully that was helpful. And if you have any questions or you want me to do some problems for you, just write an example down below in the comments, and alright, see you.